no! It's morning, and the news is on. I'm awakened by the sound of sirens blaring. I rub my eyes and look around. Did I sleep out here all night? A young woman was found dead this morning. News from the TV keeps playing as I try to recall what happened last night. The victim, Monica Collins, was... I freeze. Did you just say Monica? What? I immediately grabbed the remote and turned the volume up. Monica Collins was found dead in her partner's bedroom earlier this morning. The circumstances regarding the mysterious case are currently being investigated by local police. I stare hard at the television, my heart beating fast. She was in my dream. She died in my dream. I stand there, mouth agape. There's no way this is all a coincidence. Wasn't it all just a bad dream? An indescribable feeling of dread shudders through my body. Uh-oh. Is there any way to save her? I think I only made like 2 choices, maybe? Oof. I still can't believe it. Or maybe I just don't want to believe it. Unable to come up with an explanation, all I can do is stare at the television. It can't be the same girl. The police are looking at the possibility of murder. I turn my back, my throat dry. We're also not ruling out an undiagnosed condition considering the damage on her neural functions. Oh great. What on earth is going on? The noise from the TV fades as I make my way into the kitchen for a glass of water. Neural damage? I turn the tap water on, absent-mindedly filling my cup. The water fills my glass over the brim. Monica was eaten by a monster, and that broke her brain. But wasn't it all just a bad dream? Did all of that actually happen? I close my eyes, shaking away the vision I witnessed last night. Hello? There's no way it could have actually been real, right? How she died in the dream and how the news said she died are completely different. It's all just a coincidence. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Who is it? I feel a hand land firmly on my shoulder. Ah! I jump away, my heart pounding like a drum. Turn around to find my mom, turning the faucet off. Why are you so jumpy? I catch my breath, putting a hand on my chest and trying to calm my thundering heartbeat. Jeez, you scared me. I didn't mean to. You were so out of it. I've been calling you, but you didn't respond. You even left the tap running. What's wrong? Mom's loving concern makes me want to cry, but I hold back the tears welling up in my eyes. I want to tell her everything that happened, I really do, but I can't. I take a deep breath, closing my eyes as I exhale. It's nothing. I was just watching a scary movie last night. I'm sorry, Mom. Even I don't know what happened, or what I've gotten tangled up in. That's why I keep telling you to stop watching those things. They make you more paranoid by the minute. Silly little girl. She laughs, unaware of my troubled thoughts. Sorry, Mom. Come on, let's get you some hot chocolate. Yeah, something sweet would be nice. I need to focus on something else for a while. It was all just a bad dream. I should just forget about it. I sigh, following my mother to the dining table. The guys I met in that nightmare suddenly come to mind. I wonder what happened to them. Do they even actually exist? Hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Anna immediately leans down over the table as I sit down. Oh, are you that enthusiastic to study? What do you mean? I'm only this eager when I have some gossip. Haha, so what is it about this time? Didn't you hear the news? The news about Monica Collins? My eyes widen. Just Monica. This morning, that girl died due to brain damage. What else did people say about it? That it's really weird because there was nothing else wrong with her? Did you know? People look up to her as a fashion inspiration, and she and her boyfriend are pretty cute together. Anna shows me Monica's profile. The girl smiling happily in the photo is definitely the same girl I met in my dream. Poor Monica. Why would something like this happen? I only met her yesterday, but I can't help but feel torn up about it. The world's so scary these days. Yeah. Monica died in that place. But that was a dream. Just a bad dream. Right? And it was all a dream. I stare at the flickering cursor on my computer screen. Right. All day long I've been trying to shake off my worries, but in the end I can't help but try to make sense of what happened. Monica died in a nightmare in that dimension, and she died in the real world due to brain damage. I type some words into the search bar. Could the real world and the dream world really be connected? Is it possible for a nightmare to become a reality? I'm suddenly struck with the same overwhelming sleepiness from last night. I wonder what it could mean. I blink, trying to keep my eyes open. The cursor flickers and I try to hit the enter button. But, no. The sound of the bells reverberate in my head. Make it stop. I desperately resist the urge to fall asleep, but the last thing I see is my desk clock hitting 10 p.m. Back into the nightmare. I open my eyes and sure enough, I'm back in the world of nightmares. My body stiffens as the same surroundings from last time re-emerge. I might be next. Why? Why is this happening? Eid music has come back again. Risa? Ah, my friends. We're all gonna die. I look at the 3 young men before me. Everyone's here. Seeing them relieves my anxiety, knowing that we'll all die together. I can't say hi to all of them? Look, I'm more attracted to Subaru. But, I don't know. I mean, this might determine who lives or dies, right? So I don't know what to do. I can replay this. It's just a game. I'll go with this one first. Ray raises a brow and folds his arms. Awake now? Yeah. What's with the condescending tone? How are you feeling? I thought he was being sarcastic, but it actually seems genuinely concerned about me. I'm okay. I brighten up a little. I smile at the 3 of them. But in the very next moment, something I've been holding back finally lets loose, and I feel something hot rolling down my cheeks. Huh? Oh my gosh, why are you crying? Thomas suddenly rushes to my side. Don't crowd her space. Ray turns to me. Are you hurt anywhere? No, I wipe my tears. Monica, I don't understand what happened. This is all so unnerving. But seeing all of you makes me feel so much better. As soon as my cheeks are dry, I feel the sting in my eyes once more. I bite my lip. Subaru pats my back, reassuringly. I'm glad you're all okay. I hold back the tears again and speak up. I was so afraid after hearing about Monica. I understand. The news was so concise about things. But knowing what happened here, it's so much more complicated. I stare into the dark abyss. And the abyss stares back. This is where Monica died. We'll find out what happened to you, Monica. I promise. In my heart, I offer a little prayer for her. For now, let's head back to the room we originally appeared in. Ray is so considerate. He must have noticed the way I was looking at the hallway. He's bossy, but surprisingly kind. So I've been thinking it over all day. Toma looks at each of us, and we all nod for him to continue. If we die in here, we die in real life too. Oh, I've heard this song before too, somewhere. Where did I hear this song? I tried to avoid thinking about it until now, but the reality of this hits me like a ton of bricks. Whether this is all real or just a dream, I don't know, but from the looks of it, he's probably right. We also don't know when these nightmares are going to end. Let's just call it the nightmare world for now. Nightmare world? Sleeping and dreaming are functions of the central nervous system. When you think about it that way, Monica passing away due to severe brain injury makes logical sense. Subaru cups his chin in thought. What's wrong, Subaru? This feels like some kind of game. Little do you know. We're up against something we don't know. And as long as we stay alive, we'll win. We're talking about life and death here, and he's treating it like it's a game? No, I'm pretty sure he's saying someone else is treating us like we're a game. Is he really not scared? What a weird guy. I don't know whether he's carefree or just plain stupid. That's a nice way to look at it, but the setting is so ominous that I'm not having fun at all. Toma laughs at his own joke. I can't help but chuckle a little. Get real, guys. Do you think this is some kind of joke? We could all die here. His words snap me back to reality. And there goes gravity. Toma looks like Ray just slapped him. We don't know anything about this world. If we're going to survive, we need to learn everything we can about this place. You're right. It's a little scary, but if we don't explore outside, we won't get anywhere. We don't know what's outside this building, so why don't we start by taking a look? The very thought of opening the door and seeing that monster sends shivers down my spine. Besides, I'm anxious about what will actually change by us finding out more about this world. As if reading my thoughts, Ray lightly pats me on the head. Right, to borrow your analogy, we'll win this game. No matter what. Toma nods, his eyes lighting up. A slight smile even seems to slide across Subaru's face. Ray is a really good leader. With our outlook a bit more positive, we decide to explore what we've begun to call the nightmare. I look around the room and notice a window. The blood moon shines down on us. Why is it yellow if you're calling it a blood moon? Shouldn't it be red? Are you ready, Risa? Yeah, let's do this. I grabbed the baseball bat. I'm gonna kick some monster butt with this bat. The four of us head to the door. Okay, splitting up would help us search for clues faster, but it would also get us each individually killed faster, too. Let's meet back here in half an hour. Are we at least going in teams of 2? But we don't have any way to tell the time. Ray takes something out of his pockets. Are those stopwatches? That's right. Figured if watches can't tell the exact time here, at least maybe we could tell how much time has passed. He expected us to be taken to the nightmare world again tonight and came prepared. While I spent my time denying the reality of all of this, Ray was busy thinking of a solution. How reliable. I have to give him some credit. He's definitely the type of guy you want to be with when you're in trouble. I gasped lightly, returning a smile of my own. That's a great idea. I replaced the batteries, so I know... I replaced the batteries, so I know they'll last for a while. Let's see if it works. Toma takes one of the stopwatches. He watched closely as he clicks the button. Ah! The numbers run, ticking up as the seconds pass by. It works! We each take a stopwatch, and while the three of us are still deciding what to do, Subaru clicks his flashlight on and is already out the door. Subaru, wait! Subaru looks back at us and points eastward. I'll check over there. Alright, just be back in 30 minutes. Subaru nods and disappears down the hallway. Wait! We'd be safer in pairs of two! Is he really not scared? He's an odd one, isn't he? You can tell from his uniform that he's in high school. I'm impressed. He's younger than me. Will he be alright on his own? My comment fades into the darkness. It's pitch black. Toma narrows his eyes. Ray turns on his flashlight, but it does nothing to tell us what's out there. It's like a long, endless tunnel. I can't believe Subaru walked out there alone. All of a sudden, I feel a breath on my neck. Reminded of the fangs of that monster from last night, my entire body breaks out into goosebumps. What was that? I cover the nape of my neck and turn to see Toma's blinding smile. Are you scared? Jeez Louise! You jerk! Don't breathe on my neck when I'm scared. Of course I'm scared. The question is, are you scared? I feel silly for being so jumpy, but can you really blame me? Trying to hide my embarrassment, I give Toma a good strong poke. Ow, okay, sorry. He laughs at me. I notice Ray looking at us to see what's going on. He didn't notice that I was about to cry, right? No need to be afraid. I'll let you come with me. Oh, it's fine. I can't be looked after all the time. I need to do my part, too. I'll go the other way. All right, then. See you later. Toma waves as he walks in the opposite direction. Okay, I have to get going, too. I tell myself, staring into the darkness. Darkness. But as soon as I take a step, I feel my legs freeze. I've never been anywhere this dark. I shake my head. I find myself turning in the direction Toma headed off. So much for not being afraid. I gasp when I sense something moving behind me. I clutch the baseball bat tighter to my chest. You should have said so earlier, then. What the? It's Ray. He's back. Feeling Ray step beside me, I let out a sigh of relief. I'm not scared. Ray lets out a quiet laugh. This is embarrassing. Seriously, how could you not be scared after seeing that the other night? Don't push yourself too hard. Ray pats my head softly. Given the circumstances, it's perfectly normal for a human to be afraid. However, I question the mental health of those two fearless fools. Normal for a human? I don't really understand what he means, but maybe this is his way of trying to make me feel better. Wait, does this mean that Ray is scared too? Ray walks ahead of me, but then he stops, turns, and smiles. It's a comforting smile, warmer than any I've seen from him so far. I get the urge to rush over to his side. What's the matter? Are you not coming with me? My first premium choices. Oi. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do stuff in this game. Later. I run up beside him and walk next to him. It's a lot less scary with Ray by my side. You know, I find you a bit bossy. Bossy? And stuck up, too. Now's the time? But deep down, you're a nice... Before I finish my sentence, Ray shines his flashlight in my face, making me squint and turn my head away. Hey, that wasn't nice at all. Might as well make the most of your impression of me. I was being honest. And for the record, you're only kind of nice, okay? Ray scoffs, directing the light back onto the path ahead. He doesn't exactly seem to be offended by it. I breathe a sigh of relief. But anyway, thanks. What for? For being nice to me. I don't know what I would have done otherwise. I was really a bit hesitant. I gripped my flashlight tighter. After what happened to Monica, we're getting some answers bit by bit. We aren't sure of anything yet, but I'm somehow scared to find the truth about the monster. I nod. Do you feel the same? No. Ray answers in a snap, his voice clear and without hesitation. I'm pretty sure Ray is just that kind of person. Look, the stairs. Let's check the first floor. Down, down, down. Passes me and descends the steps. I stare at his back, letting him walk a few paces ahead. The kind of person who's always sure about what they need to do. I take a step, but my flashlight suddenly turns off, making it too dark for me to see where I'm putting my foot. Ah! Risa. I close my eyes, bracing for impact. But instead I feel my face being cradled in something soft. It's warm. Are you alright? Feels so warm and comforting. I hear Ray's voice over my head. I open my eyes slowly and feel a hand wrapped around my back. I immediately look up to find Ray staring at me. Ah, he's so close. I press my lips together, my heart racing. Sheesh, I really can't take my eyes off you for a second, can I? Did you just save me? You're such a klutz, you know that? What? It was dark. I couldn't see. Ray finally lets go of me and takes a step down. If you keep spacing out like that, you'll be dead in no time. I can't believe this guy. He's so rude, telling me what not to do and what to do to avoid death. Like, oh my god. I was going to thank you, but I've changed my mind. I give him a teasing shove. Ray scoffs, a playful smile forming on his lips. Is he acting like this on purpose to make things feel less scary? Then he holds out his hand. Come on, as long as I'm around here, I won't let anything horrible happen. He's so reliable. Maybe you're not so bad after all. I smile, taking his hand. The touch of his hand feels warm in mine, and I feel the warmth rushing to my chest. Ray seems rude at first, but deep down, he's a nice guy. We reach the entrance. There's a courtyard of wilting flowers and rusty garden furniture. I look straight ahead to find a towering gate. Somehow, this place feels familiar. But why? I have no memory of ever seeing this place. Could it have something to do with my missing childhood memories? Coincidentally, I feel exact the same way. Him too? Right as I open my mouth to ask him about it, the stopwatch starts beeping. Come on, let's head back and tell the others. Okay, so is everyone here? Yeah. We all look at each other. Okay, report. I raise my hand and Ray nods. I went to the first floor and found the entrance. There's a dying courtyard playground and a huge gate. What if this is an orphanage and we were all raised here together and we all forgot because we were part of a supernatural experiment? But it's strange. I feel like I've seen it before. I feel the same way. Ray narrows his eyes. Not the courtyard, but I found a study hall in the east wing. Toma tilts his head. I feel like I've taken a class here or something. You too? I try to search my memories for any other clues. Oh, I found a name on the gate. It was backwards, so I couldn't read it properly. This place, it seems like somewhere kids would have stayed. An orphanage? Why would we be in an orphanage? We can't be sure yet. What about you, Subaru? Subaru suddenly stops talking. Subaru, what's wrong? He says nothing. Worried, Thomas shakes him. I follow Subaru's line of sight and freeze. What's wrong? Where are you? Toma turns to the doorway and freezes as well. I hold my breath. That's... Outside the door, a little boy is standing quietly. When I think about the events of last night, I realize they were someone's childhood memories of this place. Who is that? I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. For some reason, sorrow grips tightly at my heart. He's not doing anything. The boy stares at us for a few seconds, then turns to walk away. Wait! Without thinking, I call out to him. I immediately cover my mouth with my hands. Why did I do that? The boy looks over his shoulder casually, then turns and keeps walking. He wants us to follow him, it seems. Ray stands up, stepping ahead. Follow him? You can't be serious. What if he's a monster? Only one way to find out. Subaru follows Ray's lead and heads to the door. Risa, tell me you're staying, please. I don't know why, but I don't feel scared or threatened by the boy. Wanting to know the reason for the sorrow I feel, I pull myself together and stand up as well. In the end, all of us follow the young boy. We follow him down the stairs until we reach the basement. Okay, what now? The young boy walks through the door without opening it. We all look at each other, jaws open in horrific awe. What was that? A ghost! Toma hisses dramatically. That was a ghost. A ghost! And that's like the strangest thing we've seen here? We have no choice but to follow him. Maybe we can find some answers behind this door. Ray clutches the doorknob. We're taken from the dusty records room filled with books through to the stark room in the back. We all gasp at what we see before us. On the bed there lies a gorgeous young man. Is he alive? I bite my lip. I'm scared, but my feet seem to be sure of every step I take towards the man. Is he dead? Despite my dread, it's as if my feet are moving of their own accord. I get close enough to see his face. He looks like an angel. I can't help but feel like I've met him before. But where? I lift my hand to touch him, but his eyelids flutter slowly. Oh. The young man groans, finally opening his eyes. They're purple. Risa. Smiling sweetly at me, he says my name with gravity and care. He knows my name? My eyes widen. Have we met before? Still in shock, I feel a cold touch on my face. I'm suddenly overcome with a longing nostalgia that puts me on the verge of tears. I can't seem to take my eyes off him. Fuck. Oof. This is gonna bother me, but okay. I brush away this mysterious feeling of nostalgia and gently remove his hand. I'm sorry I startled you. The weak young man tries to get up. Who are you? He groans as he finally sits at the edge of the bed. My name is Licht. We all look at each other, confused. Do you know this guy? We all stay quiet. I don't think I've ever seen Licht before. But somehow, there's something familiar about him. Ray turns to Licht, his expression serious. Do you know Risa? Licht looks up at me. Risa, is that your name? I nod. I see. I'm not sure how I know your name. I don't think we've met before. What could all this mean? Despite my curiosity, I decide to avoid digging any deeper for now. Besides, he might know something about this world. That's okay. Don't think too hard about it. More importantly, do you know where you are? Licht brings a hand to his head. I don't know. I don't remember anything besides my name. And hers, apparently. Is he suffering from amnesia, too? What were you doing before you came here? Licht shakes his head. I know it sounds difficult to believe, but my mind is pretty hollow. Nothing comes to mind. I look at Licht, my heart aching with sympathy. He doesn't have any memories, huh? I know how that feels. You're not alone, Licht. I can't recall most of my childhood either. What? I thought it was normal. What do you mean? You have amnesia? That's right. I never talk about it, though. Ray and Toma fell silent, seeming thoughtful. This is going to sound weird, but I don't have any memories of my childhood either. You too? All three of you? Actually, 4. I don't remember anything from before I was 8 years old. We all look at Ray. No way! We're all missing part of our memories? Haha. What about you, Toma? Toma sighs, refusing to answer. I'll take that as a yes. It's personal. There was no need to bring it up. It's not like I'm hiding something or anything. I just don't believe in dwelling on the past, that's all. Maybe he's scared of recovering his memories. I kind of understand how he feels. Licht smiles sadly. We're all quite unfortunate then. Still, that's another clue. We all have chunks of our memories missing. There's something else, too. We all look at Subaru. I didn't have a chance to say it earlier, but I found a room full of beds. There's also a bunch of toys lying around. Children's beds? Toys? A study room in a courtyard with a playground? So it is an orphanage! What do you guys mean? All the memories we can't recall and all the memories that feel familiar. Are they from our missing childhood? Is that what's going on? That explains why this place feels so nostalgic. Ray clenches his fists. Lost memories? An orphanage? What possible connection could my past have with this orphanage? I mean, like, I have parents. It's not like I could have been adopted or anything. A static noise hits my ears. Ah! This is... All of a sudden, it turns into a clear ringing of a bell. No, Shoot, we're finally getting out. Shoot, we're finally getting somewhere. Everyone, tomorrow, 10 a.m. Meet me at the fountain at Stadtbell Plaza. Stadtbell Plaza. My mind is a blur. Before I could make any sense of what Ray said, my world turns dark. Ooh, he's added to the graphic. Oh boy. Next time, we go to Stadtbell Plaza. Stadtbell.